welcome back to my channel. I'm Iz. For this video I decided to do a book related get to know me video because I didn't really explain much about myself in the last video, so I thought it would be good to make a video like that so you can kind of get to know me a little better. Question 1. Favorite color, and do you have the book in that color? To be honest, I always feel a little bad if I choose a favorite color, because to me it's like they're just colors, like there's not one better than the other. But I guess I do really love purple a lot. And I'm just looking at my bookshelf here right in front of me. I don't necessarily have a book with a cover that's purple, but I do have a very, very pretty book right here. This one. It's called The Smoke Thieves by Sally Green. And while the cover does have a little purple, by the way, it's mostly white, but the edges are sprayed in a very, very pretty purple pinkish color. And yeah, I really love that book, so that's the one. Question 2. Describe yourself in 3 book characters. Okay, whoa, that's a little hard. Wait, let me think. Oh, well, I guess for the first one I would have to choose Lily Hill or Lily Calloway from the Addicted series. She's just so similar to me. It's, yeah. And I really love her a lot, and she's just like really cute and small and like shy, and I don't know. She's just a lot like me, like really introverted and things like that. Besides that, it's not necessarily the character themselves, but Benjamin from I Wish You All the Best. They're non-binary, and I'm non-binary too, so I relate a lot to them in that aspect. And then a third character. I think maybe Neil Johnston from All for the Game, because he's, yeah, I mean, if you've read the books, it's kind of self-explanatory, but he's, yeah, he's my baby. And yeah, I do say I'm fine a lot without actually being fine, but let's not get into that. It's going better now. But yeah, I love him a lot, and I really can relate to him on a lot of levels, and I've actually been rereading The Foxhole Court these past few days, so that seems like a good character. Hype books, yay or nay? I think both, kinda. I do usually check them out, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna love them, though I have also read most of the popular books that have been like on book Twitter or booktube and like things like that. I do usually tend to check them out. It's just not always that I'm actually interested in reading them, but often I do, so I guess both. If yay, what was the most hyped book you ever read? I think The Cruel Prince, let's be honest. I've not seen a hype for a book that big in a while. If nay, what was the most hyped book you decided not to read? Well, I guess since I chose both, I'll answer that too. Actually, I mean, I do plan on still reading it sometime ever, hopefully. But I actually never ended up reading The Wicked King. Not necessarily because I didn't want to, but I just started the book and I couldn't really get into it, and then, yeah, after a few pages I was like, well, I'm not gonna waste my time reading a book that I'm not very much interested in right now. So I've just been reading other books for the past few months, but hopefully in like autumn or winter I'll get back into that. Number 4. Recommend 1 book per season. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Okay. So is it so hard to remember any books I've read? This is not okay. I don't know what's going on. Well, let's see. I've read so many books like on my phone or whatever that I don't actually have them in my shelf, and then I just forget that I read them, and then I don't even know how to like remember all of that. But that's okay. Okay, I guess I have one for winter, and I think a perfect book to read during winter would be the Harry Potter series, like any of them, to be honest. I mean, I know that it takes place during the whole year, but they just have a very cozy and like warm vibe, I guess, and that's probably why they always play the movies during Christmas too. So yeah, I think that one would be good for winter. Well, maybe, okay, I guess I could choose The Wicked King for like autumn. I don't really know why. I don't actually know in what season it's supposed to play. But yeah, I just really get like a autumn vibe from that book, and like Cruel Prince too, actually. So I guess that would be good for that. Oh, for summer. For summer, I have a perfect summer book. Okay, so for summer, I think I would recommend I Was Born for This. I don't know for sure if it takes place in summer, but anyways, it's just like lighthearted and a very nice read, and with lots of representation, and it's just, yeah, I just feel like it fits summer a lot. Also, the cover is orange, which just screams summer to me, so that feels like a good one. Okay, for a spring book, I don't know if this really fits that well, but it's the only book I can think of right now. I guess I would choose Blue Lily Lily Blue from Maggie Stiefvater. Not necessarily because of the book itself, but since the title has flowers in it, I just feel like that automatically makes me think about spring. Number 5. Name one book that wrecked you emotionally. I think History Is All You Left Me. That book just, I cried so much. It's not even, it's not even like normal anymore. I don't know. Maybe that was just me, but it just, yeah, it left me like, yeah, like heartbroken, basically. I mean, not necessarily heartbroken in a negative way, but just, it's like painful and real and emotional, but also like beautiful and hopeful, and just, yeah, I cried a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. Name a book that you always recommend to everybody you know. I think Her Name in the Sky is a book that I recommend a lot, not only because I just love the book itself, but it's also a FF book, so with two girls together, and there's just not that many books with lesbian characters in it, and or lesbian couples, and that just means a lot to me to read a book about that. Besides that, it's not really that popular. I don't really hear people talking about it that much at all, actually. Like, maybe some people talk about it like sometimes on Twitter or something, but yeah, it's not really popular at all. So I usually recommend that book, especially to LGBT people. Number 7. What book would you recommend with tea and cookies? With tea and cookies? Well, any book, let's be honest. You can never go wrong with tea and cookies, I think. But, wait. Let me think. To be honest, I feel like tea and cookies goes well with contemporary books. And most books I actually physically own are fantasy books, because that's just my favorite genre, and those are the books that I tend to buy the most in physical version. I do have a lot of favorite contemporaries, but I mostly read those on my phone, so I can't really think of them that well. Oh, well, okay, I think there's one. I think I'll Give You the Sun would be nice with like tea and cookies. It's a very beautiful book with lots of like friendship and family and love and grief and things like that, and it can be like pretty hard to read at times, which is why I think having some comforting tea and cookies would be nice. But it's just, yeah, I think that just fits pretty well. Number 8. What is your guilty pleasure book? I can't say I really have one, to be honest. That's not really a book where I'm like, oh yeah, that's my guilty pleasure. Yeah. No, I don't think I have one, to be honest. I'm just gonna skip that question, because I don't know. 9. Favorite dessert and a book that reminds you of that dessert. What's my favorite dessert? To be honest, I don't even know what my own favorite dessert is. Maybe chocolate cake. I think chocolate cake. I'm sure there's a book that has chocolate cake that I can't think of right now. My favorite dessert is chocolate cake, and the book that fits that well, I think, would be Hot House Flower by Kristen Becca-Ritchie. That's like part of the Addicted series, and mostly that one because that one's about Reich and Daisy, and chocolate cake is Daisy's favorite food. So that just instantly made me think of her. And then, well, that's her book, so I guess that fits. And then number 10, and that's also the last question. Are you a procrastinator? Why is that so hard to pronounce? Oh my god. What book have you been procrastinating reading? Well, as I mentioned before, The Wicked King, but also basically any other book on the planet, because I always want to read a million books and I never do because I don't have time, or I don't feel like it, or I don't have the motivation, and I get in reading slumps very easily. So yeah, sometimes I go months without reading books, even though I like love it so much. I just don't read. I don't know why. But yeah, so I guess I'll just say The Wicked King, but also any other book, to be honest. Just any book. Name a book, and I probably won't have read it yet, even though I want to. That's all the questions for this video. I'll put the link to the creator of the tag down below in the description box. And I hope this made you get to know me a little better. I guess I could give a more personal explanation about myself as well, so I'll just do that right now quickly. So my name is Iz, I'm 19 years old, I'm from the Netherlands, and well, I love to read a lot. That's one of my biggest hobbies. Besides that, I write a lot, and I want to be a writer as a full-time job, so I'm busy writing lots of books and stories, and hopefully I get to publish them one day. I also study creative writing, which is very, very nice, and if you would like that, I could make a video that goes more into depth about it, especially because I do it mostly online with only one actual class each month. So if you're interested in that, please let me know down below in the comments, because I would love to make a video about that if people would want to see that. Yeah, besides that, well, random, but my favorite animal is a butterfly. I just really love butterflies a lot. Besides that, yeah. As I said before, I'm non-binary. My pronouns are they and them, so it would mean a lot if you could use those. And I'm also a lesbian, so yeah, I love girls. I've had a girlfriend for 1 year now, and she's the most amazing person ever. If you follow, I have a booktube-ish Twitter account that I always link in my videos, but you can also follow my more stan Twitter account. I guess I could put that down there too if you want to see things about me and my girlfriend. Anyway, no one's gonna want to see that, but that's okay. Yeah, and then I guess that's all. I do travel a lot actually, because my girlfriend lives in France, so that's in a different country from me, so We travel to each other a lot, and I'm gonna be traveling to France a lot next year. And I do plan on vlogging that a bit, or like filming me doing something there or things like that. Maybe books I find there, maybe bookstores I go to there, if there are any. Mostly of them are French, and I can't read French, so that's not really helping me, but we'll see. And I'm going to Spain in 2 days, so I will be filming there too, and I will be uploading those videos the next 2 weeks if I have enough like Wi-Fi to actually upload them, but hopefully I will. So stay tuned for that. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope this like made you get to know me a little better and like feel more connected to me on a personal level. I wish you all a very good day. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that if you want to. You don't have to, of course, just that would mean a lot to me if you actually do like it. So yeah, see you next time. Bye!